Welcome back to my channel, and in this video we'll be talking about how to stay happy. And I'm not talking about sunshine and rainbows, how to genuinely be happy, like in your mental state and everything else. So if you don't already have me added here, I'll put my Instagram up here. So let's hop into the video. I feel like getting things off of online to tell you how to be happy doesn't make you happy. Because from personal experience, like, I'd look up how to be happy and I'd try to do those things and I wouldn't be happy or satisfied because I wouldn't have the same results. Or like how to be happy in a week or whatever, or like those little thread posts or whatever. I tried all of those, like, you know, and it made me feel bad, just worse. So as you can tell, I don't know why, I'm just really happy today. My doctors my counselors always tell me to like retrain my thoughts. So like, cause this morning, cause I told my mom, cause I said, hey, I'm excited for Mondays because every Monday after this is closer to the end of school. So I'm gonna wake up with a positive attitude every Monday, like, yes, happy Monday. So when I was walking into school, I tripped over the rug because it was rolled up and nobody else, well, I didn't see it. And then I fell going up the stairs, and I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this make my Monday into a bad day. I know. So the rest of my day was good, and I kind of forgot about that until I got home. And like, I was having bad anxiety because my dress was like rising up a lot, and I called my mom and I was like, can you bring my jeans? And then I texted her about maybe like 15 minutes later, and I was like, you know what, never mind, don't bring my jeans. I'm gonna get through this day with my dress, and I'm gonna figure out we're gonna do this. So I've been trying to get my life together, I guess I would say, since I restarted YouTube. Well, started YouTube. And it's not for that fake YouTube happiness. Like, people have ups and downs. Like, I get sad, I get suicidal, I get depressed, I get more than sad or more than happy, or I get super ecstatic. Like, super ecstatic. But yeah, we are humans and we're allowed to have real emotions. So let's define happy, because when a lot of people are like, oh, I just want to be happy, what does happy mean to you? Like, what is your definition of happy? Does happy look like smiling all the time, like being funny, laughing with your friends, going out to eat? Or does happy look like having ups and downs, but you're still happy in the inside? Everybody's definition of happy is different. For me, it's being comfortable in my own skin. It's being genuinely happy to live, just to enjoy breathing in and out the air, and just breathing in general. Like, have mindfulness sessions. Like, that's what my counselor recommended to me, so I'll recommend it to you guys. Like, when you're in your room and you're not doing homework, or you're not on your phone and you're just like laying on your back, stare at the ceiling for about like 5 minutes to start off. And you're being mindful and you're thinking about everything. Like, be grateful for what you have, because there's so many people who don't have what you have. So along with that, I've been trying to get my mental state really good, because I'm tired of being down in the dumps. Like, tired of depression. Like, hey, we're gonna be mad and sad, so we're gonna cry about your life and how your grades suck. I'm tired of that. I want to be happy. I want to come to terms with myself and like be like, hey, you're only 16, you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, just lift it up a little bit. Like, I'm not even in college yet, or like the real world, and I'm over here stressing out. Like, this is baby stress compared to actual adult stress. I'm not paying bills right now, I'm not going grocery shopping for myself, I'm not mowing the lawn, I don't have a dog to look after, I'm not babysitting, I'm not going to a job. So I need to be thankful and not complain, because there are other people who are struggling in those positions as of right now. So whenever I get a bad thought, I reframe it, like, you know. So that's another thing me and my counselor are working on right now. Because, like, take a bad thought. So, like, say if you're like, oh my god, I'm so ugly. Try to reframe that and make it like, oh my god, I'm so beautiful today. Or if you think beautiful downplays it, like pretty, I feel like it's a downplaying word and it degrades, because it's like, well, what is pretty? Like, I call everybody gorgeous because everybody's on the same level, either gorgeous or beautiful, because we're all on the same level. There are no people who are ugly, horrendous, none of that. We're all beautiful creatures and we're gorgeous. So I know it's hard, but just think about it, because like in the morning I was like, that's how I got to my Monday conversation, because before and during the year I'd be like, oh, I hate Mondays. But just reframe that thought, I hate Mondays, into, we have this amount of Mondays left until school is over, or this amount of Mondays until I get a job, or like something like that, or like this many days until I get my application, or this until my first day, or whatever. And just be mindful of what you put out there in the universe. I don't know if some of you guys believe in karma, but I believe in karma. So make sure you watch what you're doing, what you're laughing at, and just like, stuff comes around. Even if you don't believe in karma, things that you put out in the universe come back to you. Because, I mean, you can't just have a life where you're just spewing all the negative things in the air and think it's not going to come back to you. It does. So, and I've been trying to keep myself happy, or in the middle. So this is the middle of my mental state right now, and I'm trying to float here. This is bad and this is good. I try to keep it into a minimum for both, so I'm not too depressed or like too happy, because there's a thing such as too happy. But yeah, it takes a lot of thought, and I don't know if this video was helpful, but every day I try to be more positive to myself. And another thing, social media is hella toxic. So like, I know it's hard to get caught up on the explore page, but here's a tip from me to you. There's a bunch of positivity like pages, hashtags. So if you like want to go to like Pinterest or Google or like Instagram and the explore or search, look up hashtag positivity quotes, body love quotes, like stuff like that, like uplifting stuff. Like, we abuse social media and we let it abuse us into thinking that we're ugly and we're stupid and we're not worth it. But just retrain that thought. If you usually, like, say if you're sad, I used to do this all the time. I used to be really, like, when I'd be really depressed, I'd look up suicidal quotes or depression quotes. That only makes it worse, and that digs the hole deeper for not having any hope to come out. So just reframe that, and from going to sad quotes, look up happy quotes, body positivity quotes, like happiness quotes, like good vibes, like, you know. And plus, I'm not trying to live my life being like hold up with like grudges or things, and it's just like, no. So I hope that makes sense. And I don't know if you guys know already, because my videos are really choppy because I'm not really good at speaking. But all of my series videos are not edited. I'll do a little bit of editing here and there with this one, but this is raw, because I love to have my authentic videos raw, because it's not real if you go in and like cut it and trim like all the normal things so you seem like this perfect person. Nobody's perfect. Quotes. And from Hannah Montana song, nobody's perfect. You don't have to be the perfect girl, or like the perfect blonde, or the brunette, or the perfect like A-star student. Like, it's okay. Things happen. Just breathe. Be mindful. Look up positive things on social media. Be careful about what you put out. And just try to be more happy, genuinely, on the inside. So, I'll see you on the next one.